Okay, welcome aboard everybody. Today we're going to be flying to Canada. Billy Bishop, just outside Toronto. This is going to be our first international flight. We file an EAPIS and a flight plan, and also we have an exchange student with us. A passenger, thank you. From Belgium. So we had to file an ETA with the Canadian government.
Alright, so there are a couple of things that you need to fly to Canada, and I didn't do a very good job in this video of explaining them. You need to have your EAPIS, you need to have your flight plan, you need to have an ETA, and you need to have a DTOP sticker. All these things, you can get them online. You can go to the EAPIS website and you can file your outgoing and incoming EAPIS. This tells U.S. Border Patrol when you're leaving and when you're coming back. The ETA is required if you have somebody on board that is not a U.S. citizen, but is from a country that doesn't require a visa for entry into Canada. And it works as an electronic visa of sorts. The flight plan is pretty straightforward. It's just an ICAO flight plan like you file for any other flight. And the sticker for your aircraft you can get from the DTOP's website. It's a decal and transponder online procurement system, and this is part of the Customs and Border Protection website. It's fairly inexpensive, and it's about $30 or something like that. On top of that, you need to coordinate with Customs, both incoming and outgoing. So you need to call Canadian Customs at 888-CAN-PASS, that's 888-CAN-PASS, a couple of days before your departure, and tell them, your passport number and everything related to the flight, the occupants, and their documentation. You need this before you land in Canada. And then once you land in Canada, you can call them again and you'll have a PIN number that you give them. Coming back, you need to call the airport that you're going to be landing in. It has to be a port of entry. And then you tell them basically your information and the information of your passengers. And they'll have somebody from Customs waiting for you when you arrive to clear Customs in the US. So you got to do all these things before you leave. Otherwise, you're going to be having a lengthy conversation with Customs officials here or there or both.
Seatbelt on, Elena?
No.
Put it on, please, quickly.
It's on.
All right. Everybody else has a seatbelt on?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we go.
You want flaps or anything?
No flaps today.
Okay.
Okay, 70, 75, 80. Let's rotate. Okay, we've got positive rate. Gear up. No flaps.
Quarter 720, your traffic's approaching the numbers, land clear, it's momentarily. Quarter 720, thanks. 21425, exit Echo Bravo, taxi into the ramp, monitor ground 127.
Toronto has a lot to offer, with many things to see and do when you're there. Two of the most recognizable ones are probably the CN Tower and Ripley's Aquarium, which are right next to each other at the city center. It just so happens that the Billy Bishop Airport has a very convenient shuttle that takes you straight there. We're pretty close to the city center, and it's just a short walk to the aquarium and the tower. So we made reservations at the tower and headed straight there. Now the CN Tower and the aquarium are literally right next to each other. This makes it very convenient to visit both of them in one afternoon. You're going to want to make reservations for the 360 restaurant in the CN Tower, and it's pretty cool because the floor of the restaurant actually rotates a full revolution every 72 minutes. So you get a nice view of Toronto all the way around in roughly the time it takes you to eat your lunch. You will need reservations though. You can't just show up unless you really want to wait. They can take reservations for lunch or dinner. So, whichever one you want to do is really up to you. Once you're done at the restaurant, there's a really nice observation deck right below it. And I'd strongly recommend you check it out. You get really nice views of the city from there as well. Lunch was good, if a little bit on the expensive side, but with that out of the way, it was time to head on over to the aquarium.
It's a flounder, I think.
What can you tell me about them?
Well, they're born with their eyes on like normal sides, and they swim upright. But then, as they grow older, their mouth stays the same, but their eyes move to the same part of their head, and they swim sideways.
There's a whole bunch of fish. No, I don't want to show it. No.
It's a mantis shrimp. It's a type of shrimp that looks like a mantis. Its punch can break like 3 or 6 inch glass.
Wow. That's crazy.
See? Punch with the force of a .22 caliber bullet.
Oh, okay. That's not a whole lot.
When we finally left the aquarium, it was dark out. It was then time to head back to the airport and fly back home for the night.
Bill Bishop Tower, lands 425, holding short, runway 26, ready for departure.
Number 21425 Tower, line up and wait, runway 26.
Line up and wait, lands 425.
Bravo Foxtrot Kilo Tower.
Bravo Foxtrot Kilo, we're done with the city tour headed east back to Brampton.
Bravo Foxtrot Kilo, roger, fly westbound along the shoreline at 2000.
Roger, we'll follow the shoreline eastbound at 2000.
Bravo Foxtrot Kilo, fly westbound.
Show westbound, Bravo Foxtrot Kilo.
Number 21425, left turn on departure. Caution wake turbulence from the dash 8 just departed. Wind is out of the north at 7, you're cleared for takeoff, runway 26.
Runway 26, clear takeoff, lands 425.
Alpha November Juliet, winds out of the north at 7, you're cleared to land, runway 26.
Clear the line, runway 26, Alpha November Juliet.
Port 275, contact terminal 133.4.
All right, you guys ready?
For Port 275.
Okay, here we go. Yep. All right, let's pull this up to 36. 3627 and let it go. All right, here we go. Airspeed is alive. 50, 60, 70, 80. All right.
Golf Yankee Victor uniform, was it?
Tap of the brakes.
Golf Yankee Victor uniform just departed from the zone, currently at 2000.
And we got positive array,
Golf
confirm.
Yankee Victor uniform, squawk 5371, cleared
Cheer
through
coming
city
up.
control zone, maintain 2000 feet.
5371.
And I believe we're high enough.
What does
left
Bab
down.
probe
Contact terminal 119.
What does Bab probe mean?
1193 for...
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Today.
All right, let's go ahead and turn on course here. It means it's not getting a turbine inlet temperature reading for some reason. It's probably like the cable was loose or something.
I'd say it seems to be fine now.
425, squawk 5370.
5370, lands 425.
Golf November Juliet, exit to the right and taxi all the way and just monitor 1217.
It's to the right and just monitor 1217, Golf November Juliet.
In just a few minutes after leaving Toronto, we started our descent into Niagara Falls. I don't know who was working tower that night, but I gotta give him a big shout out, big thank you, because he was very, very nice, very, very helpful to us.
November 21425, I'm going to turn up the runway lights for runway 24 to help you get oriented, and I'll turn them back down as you turn final.
Roger, thanks for that. Land 425.
November 21425, I do not have you in sight. Verify you do have runway 24 in sight.
Runway 24 inside, we're about 3 mile right base for runway 24 here.
Roger. Runway 24, clear to land, wind remains calm, and just give me a call as you turn final and I'll turn down the runway lights.
Will do, land 425.
Got it?
Tower, lands 425, we're turning final for runway 24.
November 21425, thank you. Confirming runway 24 cleared to land. I'm stepping down the runway lights to step 1.
Roger, lands 425. All right, there's our runway. We're right on glide slope here. It's good. Right around. 5 knots here. Gear is down. Gear is down. We got 3 green. Gear down. We'll go ahead and turn the fuel pump on. And we'll go full flaps here. All right.
November 21425, continue straight ahead on the runway. Turn left at hotel as you pass the control tower. That'll bring you into the FBO and you can remain this frequency.
Actually, we need to go to customs.
Roger, customs is at the FBO. Again, straight ahead, turn left at hotel as you pass the control tower, and that'll bring you into the FBO ramp for customs.
Roger. Left hotel up to the control tower, lands 425.
In November 21425, you should see a ramp exit at your 1230.
Yep. I have him in sight, lands 425.
Roger.
There it is, Calspar. That's where we landed last time.
Right.
Or that's where we stayed, I should say. All right, welcome aboard, everybody. We're going to be doing our final flight, our final leg here to Butler, Pennsylvania.
November 21425, you're doing fine. Straight ahead on Delta, and you're going to cross runway 28 left and then hold short of runway 28 right.
Roger. Straight ahead on Delta, cross 28 left, hold short 28 right, lands 425.
Lance 21425, cross runway 28 right at Delta. Continue straight ahead on Delta for runway 24 full length.
Roger. Cross 28 right on Delta, stay on Delta for runway 24, lands 425.
Lance 21425, pull forward to the second hole line. The second hole line is a hole line for runway 24. You can do your run up there and tower 118.5 when ready.
Roger. I'm going to hold short here, runway 24, do the run up and contact tower 1185, lands 425. Okay. Go ahead and do the run up here. Niagara Tower, lands November 21425, holding short runway 24, ready for departure.
Lance 21425, Niagara Tower, runway 24, cleared for takeoff. Proceed on course. Wind is calm. Altimeter is now 3004.
Roger, 3004. Runway 24, clear for takeoff, lands 425. All right.
Lance 21425, affirmative, and remain on this frequency until advised.
Roger. We'll stay with you until advised, lands 425. Alright, runway 24 identified here. And we are on center line. Okay guys, we're ready for takeoff. Everybody has their seatbelts on.
Yeah. Do you want any?
Huh?
Do you want any flaps?
No, we'll take off with no flaps. This is a plain long runway. Alright, here we go. Alright, airspeed slide. 50. 60. 70. And 80. Quick tap of the brakes here. Got positive rate indicating. Gear up.
Now we checked the weather before leaving Niagara Falls, and it was a crystal clear night all the way down to Butler. But then we hear this on the AWOS frequency.
Your observation, 0254, zoom, wind calm, visibility 2, light, rain, mist, sky condition clear, temperature 02 Celsius, dew point 02 Celsius, altimeter 3007, remarks, freezing rain, information not available.
How can it be sky clear with visibility of 2 miles? That doesn't make any sense.
And freezing rain.
13, that altimeter is more than 1 hour old.
Yeah.
Where's the freezing rain coming from with clear skies?
No,
Push 5467,
what?
send a pilot's discretion, maintain 1000, the Buffalo altimeter.
We'll take a look. If it really is IFR, we can land in Allegheny County Airport. A little bit out of the way,
5990, contact plate and approach
but
164.0.
at least we can land. Because I checked their VFR.
Okay. Not sure how we get.
Huh? Yeah, getting home was going to be tricky.
4239 is 26.6 climbing to level 270.
And sure enough, as we got closer to the airport, I could easily see the runway from well over 10 miles away. It was most certainly VFR conditions. I don't know if the next door neighbors had a bonfire going next to the automated weather station or what was happening, but this was most certainly 10 statute miles plus visibility on the field. We went ahead and proceeded with the landing.